Hi YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all buzzing along nicely. I'm bobbing along on a crystal wave because I'm so stoked. It's arrived! It's arrived! Yeah, I know, it sounds a bit OTT, doesn't it? But I'm going to be unboxing my new furnace. Drum roll, please. Here we go. Here we go. So, my new furnace. This is the start of my new journey into pouring silver and gold, you know. Now, will it last 8 uses? That's the key. Well, that's a good thing. So we've got our instructions. I'm going to have to sit down and read them. Nice set of gloves. Let's see, do they fit? Oh, they're not too bad, are they? They're actually quite sensible. I have actually ordered a nice pair of gloves, but these actually look quite decent as it goes. Quite impressed. What else have we got in here? I've got the lead, obviously. Let's try and pull this out, slide it out rather than just tip it out. But I decided to go with this one because it's easy. Oh, sorry, making all that racket. The reason I went with this particular brand, not because I'm sponsored, because I'm not. I don't have any sponsors or anything like that. I'm just an avid collector, stacker. I just love doing things, and I'm just stoked to actually decide to go into pouring my own silver. I know absolutely nothing whatsoever about pouring silver. So you're watching a complete virgin going down the road who's going to learn how to pour silver. And I'm hoping to impress you all. I reckon I'm going to make some serious cock-ups along the way, but hey, that's all part of the joy of learning. Hello, got a crucible in here. What size is this one? I'm guessing that's a 1 kilo thing. Let's see how these work. Oh, they're all right. I do think it's a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably bend them in a bit more, you know, like to just to give them a tighter grip. I think it might be designed for the other one, because with this I've got two different crucibles with this kit. We have the 1 kilo, and then we have this one, which is the 3 kilo. Again, we've all got written on here 8 uses. So I don't know if the more experienced guys out there know whether they actually last 8 or whether they tend to, it just tends to vary. I don't know. I mean, as I say, I'm a complete newbie to all of this. I'm just literally just pulling stuff out of boxes at the moment and having a look. I know I watched one video where a guy said he thought he was going to be lucky if he's lasted 5 uses, which I was quite surprised at. But yeah, it's a little bit better fit. It's still a little bit of wobble in there. I'm not so sure I'm happy about that. Especially as I'm going to be handling something that's going to be like 1200 degrees. I think I'd rather have a little bit more grip. I think I'll probably end up buying myself a new set of tongs, but they look adequate. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they look like they're fit for purpose, unlike some of the things you get. Here's the first mould. We've got our bars. I'm guessing that's going to be a 1 ounce bar. We've got our arrowheads here, look. Teardrops, and little fractionals in here. I don't know whether I'm going to be using those. I think really I'm going to be sticking to the bigger stuff. But oh look, getting dirty already. So right, now we've got, what have we got here? Well, I've got to say, it's smaller than I thought it was going to be. I really thought this furnace was going to be so much bigger. You know, I honestly thought it was going to be huge, and it doesn't weigh a lot either. It's quite light. I suppose it's, everybody raves about these, and I suppose rightly so because of the cost factor, you know. If that's all you're paying, you know, for something that can earn you a living. Right, let's have a look. Right. This looks really cool. I like the heat shield. I think the heat shield is a great thing, especially for a klutz like me. You know, like, it's very important. Oh, just as well we look inside here, look, there's more felt. I don't know whether it's meant to be, and there's more down there inside, so I don't know whether that's meant to be. I'll have to, oh no, clearly not. I think it's more to protect it, but I'll have to get some long pliers to go down there to pull that lot out. So, but yeah, I think it looks good. It's very lightweight. It's not going to take up a lot of room on my workbench, you know, down in the shed. So let the magic begin. Let the magic begin. If you like, subscribe, and I'll be bringing you lots more content of my adventures on how I get on, you know, like, and what I get up to, warts and all. You know, the one thing with me is, you know, like, what you see is what you get. I'm not going to be one of these people who are going to be spending hours on an editor, you know, like editing software. You know, what you get from me is I just do stuff, and this is what we end up with. You have a good day now. Take care.